Hello, and welcome to Journey. We're going to do a full playthrough of this game today. Really like this game. It's the first game I ever played on PS4. I had an Xbox before this, and then I bought a PS4 mainly because I wanted to get Horizon Zero Dawn, and I couldn't get that on the Xbox. And this started my love affair with the PS4, because the Xbox really dropped off for me around this time, because it was just about 2 years ago now. And yeah, Halo was my thing for a long time. I really didn't like the last Halo game. It really was a letdown, and I think a lot of people who played Halo would say much the same, that it wasn't as great as it could have been. But it really didn't solve it for me, really. It didn't really sell it for me. I'm gonna turn that sound down for me a bit. There we go. So yeah, this is quite a long game. So I'm prepared. I'm strapped in for the long haul. I've got much in the way of snacks, drinks, what have you. So I hopefully will be alright with it. So, main thing about this game is you don't have much in the way of communication except for these glyphs. You can't talk to someone else over a headset. You can only give them little glyphs. So, you're heading on a journey, as the title suggests, to a mountain. Now, we're about to hit the top of the roof, and there it is. So that's where I'm going. You're pretty much free to explore around anywhere around this game, but there are little places you can go and things you can find, but for the most part there is one path that will lead to the mountain over there, and you see like little structures on the way, and you think, oh, what's over there? I'll explore that, or I'll investigate that. Right now I can't jump, but I will soon, because I'm going over to this area. This will give me part of my scarf, which will allow me to jump when it's illuminated. I've got all the trophies for this game, so I could become the white mage character, but I like the red, and I kind of feel like when you're the white you can jump whenever you like, but when you're the red you can only jump when there's scarfs around. Like these little guys here will be attracted to me when I come over them, yeah, and then I can hold down to jump and call them and ask for their assistance. So there's other little structures over the side there, and you can pick up things, but only when you go through the first gate, the main gate, and when you're doing your first playthrough, you can only go through that one gate. It's the only time when you can meet other players. So at this point I can't meet anyone else, but a little bit further on I'll be able to meet up with other players and interact with them using my little glyphs. So just strolling over to this area, because this is where I know I'll get a bit more of a description. I did originally post all the trophies for this and show where all the places were to go and things to get, but then someone on my comment section started making obscene comments, really slamming me in the channel. When I looked on his channel, it was all music, and I was like, well, you're someone who can't be bothered to make their own content, but you're willing to slam me over mine, and some of the things were quite disgusting. And eventually, I think he was trying to provoke a reaction, just trolling, because there was some comments about my family, and he obviously didn't know anything about my family, but he was making comments like, oh, I'm gonna rape like your family members or your mother, or and I just find that just absolutely disgusting. So I deleted the comments, and eventually I deleted the videos because they got a lot of down likes for that. And I just thought, well, let's take a hard look at the channel, because you know, you don't want to blame yourself in that situation, but you got to think about what has happened to cause that. And the scarves are released. They all come to me and make me fly a bit. But I know there's another glyph down here. And one over there. So yeah, last time I did a short journey, I went into that one, and that takes you to the end. So instead we're going to do a long journey. We're going to go as we should do, and that's through there. I don't know if I got enough puff to reach the top. No, I don't. Okay. Come on, guys. Help me up. There we are. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. So yeah, I had a look at the channel, and I was like, well, I get very ragey and very argumentative over Overwatch at the moment. I'm really not liking the person I'm becoming when I'm on there, because all I'm seeing is trolls. Just light those up, and that creates this nice little beam of light, and I can kneel at this and get part of the story. So no, I didn't like the person I was becoming on Overwatch. I didn't like what I was saying on like the comments afterwards and during the matches, because I just found a lot of people were trolling and sitting doing nothing, or usually I go healer and I see a lot of people like begging for heals across the map, and I'm there around 6 enemies, and it's like, why aren't you healing? Why aren't you healing? Heal me, heal me. And I go to them and instantly die, and then they're saying, oh, you're a terrible game player. If you were any good, you would have healed me, got out of there, killed a few people on the way. You're the worst, you're the worst. And then, of course, that provokes a reaction in me. And I just found myself getting more and more agitated, to the point where now I will rarely upload an Overwatch video from now on, only if I think it's good or worthy of being played. Some I like to pass on to my friend, Freestar Mac, but for the most part I won't be uploading that sort of game anymore, not the competitive. So I think you can see over there, just ahead of me, there's someone just disappeared into the gloom ahead. So now, from now on, if I meet a player, it's going to be a player who's going through this game, but I can't talk to them on the headset. I can only communicate with those glyphs, so I can lead him around. Also, if you walk out of their field of vision, because some of these maps are so large, there is a set path, but if I walk out of this field of vision, there's a little like sensor on the screen which will glow white in the direction that he is on the screen. So it might, if he's on the left, it will glow on the left, that sort of thing. So that's the only thing I can do to communicate with him. So I find the best way to get people to follow you, and one of the trophies on this is to finish the game with a person. And the best way to do that, I find, is to lead them to the areas where there's like glyphs around and things that you can pick up, or things for trophies. I won't get everything on this game because I don't need everything, I've already got it, but some of these glyphs make me jump further or higher, and I can ride for longer and that sort of thing, so I'll get some of these. Come on guys, help me out. I see you flying around there. There we are. There we go. Come away they go. As they go away, they go all the way up to the bridge and start creating a bridge. So you need to hit all of these to create the bridge. There's a trophy on this to cross the bridge without forming any of it, but I think you need to be white suit there, because otherwise you just can't make the jump withowithout falling, even with a long staff. I tried it and I was like, well, no, I think I need to be all the way white. But so I love this game. It's a lovely game, and the artwork is amazing on this. Like I say, we won't get all the glyphs, but I just want something so that I can jump a bit higher, a bit further. So yeah, going back, I was saying I won't be doing much in the way of Overwatch anymore. Or competitive games for that matter. I'm just not happy with the person that I'm becoming while I'm on them. And at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun and to have a good time. And if your good time is to be a troll, then I will not have any time for you. People get a lot of kicks nowadays out of other people's misery, and I really despair at the way the world is going with that, because I see it in my job a lot. I see a lot of people deliberately put on the worst face, or lie or cheat or anything like that, just to one up and say for me, I find it's all about escalation. If they think, oh, you know, I tried this and it didn't work, well, I'll say something even worse, even if it's a lie, and that will work, and that will get me even further in life. And I was just thinking, well, you know, this is someone's job you're messing with someone's life, someone's livelihood, and you're just lying for the sake of lying. And it just makes me despair. And then see that happen in a game, and see myself almost like becoming that. I will not do it. I don't see why I should. Hello guys, help me, thank you. There we go. So no, I won't be doing much in the way of competitive gameplay anymore. Instead, I'll be focusing on games like this, single player games with a storyline. Overwatch now will always be still played by me, but I won't be posting many videos. I think it's going to be once in a blue moon now. If I think it's worth it, I will, but for the most part I don't think I will. I think I'm done with Overwatch for now. Apex Legends is starting to become my new thing, but again, I won't be posting videos on that because it's competitive. I think I just want to stick with the story modes. Games like this, I've just downloaded Firewatch. Oh, there's just someone else. Hey! If I hit the and now the bridge is complete, and now we can cross. So this guy came into my game, I think, so can jump up there. One of the trophies is you've got to meditate with another player. You can press options and you'll meditate for 20 seconds. You'll have to stay together. But this guy doesn't seem to want / need / know about it, so it's fine. We'll go together, says Pooh, says we. Let's go together, says Pooh. Nice. There we go. White chap on the mountain. So yeah, this is quite a long game, and it's quite a long playthrough, so I've got multiple snacks nearby. Drinks and what have you. So they harness the power of the scarf and use the scarf for some sort of power to power their buildings. I'll try and remember to switch the sound off when I eat so that you don't have to listen to my munching. No one likes music playing or munching happening. Oh, my friend is gone. Either already gone on ahead or he's quit. So yeah, into this next section alone. Oh no, there he is, or there I am, maybe I'm behind him. I do love the art in this game, it's lovely. So I'm just heading over here. He went over that way because there is a rare achievement, the Mirage, the Desert Flower, which is just over there really, so I'm gonna get this one and then I swear that's it. I'm not gonna get any more extras, I just want to get this one. There's plenty of this goes with me. Alright, over we go. So you can see those like little blocks here, and we're actually going to follow those across into that dip over there, and that will lead to the Mirage. Should do. There it is. Should get him the trophy. Or her, I could say. That's the thing, you don't know the gender of these people. They could be oh, I should point out as well, once you complete the journey, at the very end it will show you who each of these players were. It will say all your companions and who they are and who they were and who helped you, and show their specific glyph as well. So that guy's got like a gate glyph. Hey, I'm hitching a ride. There we go. Quickly up to there. Ooh. towards the mountain. Love the surfing in this. There is a section in this where you do nothing, but this one's rather a long way to go. Surfing USA. So when you bump into each other, that activates your scarf. It makes it easier when there's another player. I think you could do the bridge if you had a friend. If you just kept on bumping into each other. Voila, my scarf is longer. Right, time to head back towards the mountain again. It is a lovely game. I love the artwork in this. Oh, my friend is just behind me. Somewhere. So there's his like glyph sign. I don't know if you saw in the bottom left. Down we go. Right. It's easy to lose someone in this. You start with a partner. Go through the next checkpoint, discover someone new, and you might lose the person you had before. So this guy's flashing me, but I'm way ahead now. Up we go. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I really like this game. I kind of always like this game. Shortcut. It's a fun, quick game, and it's a nice introduction to PS4. I think you can tell from my voice I'm still a little fluey now. I basically went down with one of the worst flus I've had in a long time. For a week I was out of action. It's only recently I've started making videos again because I've not been well, but I'm now to the point where I'm comfortable enough that I'm not coughing and sneezing all the time that I will, you know, now make a video. I'm not, you know, hugely under the weather, not compared to some people, but it's just limited my ability to make good videos or videos. I didn't like, I started doing some as I was still sick, and then that rage monster came along and started threatening me, and started trolling me, and that put me off again for a while, and I was like, alright, I need to recover a bit more, I need to take these videos down, and I need to address this head on before I make anything else. So that was my process there. Off they go! Release for scarfs. This guy's waiting for me, so I will hitch a ride. Up. Off we go. Alright, this is my favourite part. So you get a trophy for going through, I think it's 9 gates on this, but I've already done it. It's super easy to do. There are some easy ways to do this, and that's just to focus on the gates and just go through as many as possible. It's really, really simple. There is also, like, there's 2 there, there's 3 there, there's a few later on. Oh, missed that one. Over that one. I've already got it. Oh, need to get over here. There we go. There's that there. There's one further on that's really, really out the way. Whoop! Backflip. Down through here. Down. Whoop. Sound like bubbles, and there's a waterfall of sand. You can get this one as well if you miss it, like up there. You can release the hounds, or you can skip it altogether and go straight for the next entry point if you want to. But I like doing this. I think it's fun. Releasing all these guys into the wild, it's kind of nice. There we go. There's one. And you know, I like this game. It's fun. It's very playful. There's not really much in the way of enemies. There's 1 or 2, but there's just not much in the way of enemies. So it's just a nice little thing. There's one more I missed. Where did I miss? Ah, there it is, over there. Thought I got that one, but apparently not. There it goes. Release the scarfs. Let them be free. So if I go near them and hold down circle, I call them to me, and they run over, lift me up, and if you need more you can always ask for it, but I think I can just about, yeah, there it goes. And there's more gates. And 2 very large gates. There is one last token which is on the left, and then you go for hard right, which is a little bit annoying. This is the one that took me the longest, although thankfully once you've completed the game you can replay any of these chapters. I think I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. It's basically up there to the right. You gotta go right and then right again, and then there's a little lip you just got to jump off, and then the scarfs take you to the next symbol. But there's some nice gates in here as well. Whoa, whoa, whoo, whoa, whoop, and whoop, and over that one, and round we go. Oh, look at that sun. Oh, it's so beautiful, this game, it really is. Yeah. Mountain in the distance, the little lost city here, and just going in between pillars, and there's pillars in the front vision, and oh, there goes something, and these guys are just diving with me for the joy of it. Woo, jump. Oh, a little bit of a jump. Okay. Whoop. Oh, come on. Between the sands, just about. And down we go, plummeting into the unknown. There's the city. And there's the mountain, and down we go into the darkness. Woo. There's something on the left there, but I won't get that today. Ah, it's beautiful, is it not? I love that one. That's such a fun journey. Fun little one there. It's getting late. I'm gonna need some more nourishment in a minute. Ooh, celery. Nice. Yeah, and as the resource died, so did the city. And I'm guessing they, at first I thought this was them splitting the atom sort of thing, but actually I think it's them fighting for resources. It's like, oh, couldn't decide who gets what, and then there's some on one side, some on the other. They made machines of war and started going to battle against each other, and then there was a massive apocalyptic attack on the city in order to gain the resources to survive. A very, very similar plight to our own. I think eventually we will run out of resources and fight for resources. So when you can't jump, your scarf glows like that, showing you can't jump, so... So now we're into the gloom. Gloom with the patches of light coming through the ceiling. It's getting dark where I am. Gonna close the blinds myself because I'm starting to lose some light. There we go. Lights on. To me, my friend, to me. So in the darkness of the gloom, there it is. The symbol. Once you get all the symbols, you can get the white robe. I don't know if I've said that already, but slide down. Took me a while to get them all, and actually I owe a lot of this to another player who showed me the way of getting things, and then I went online and got some guides. So up there's an next. That was the last one for me. This one up here was the very last one for me, and that got me the trophy. It took me ages to find, and another player showed me the way, and I was very, very grateful. But yeah, so from now on, Firewatch was recently, I think, $4.99 or $3.99. It was on offer with 75% off, so I thought, why not? I saw Rooster Teeth play through the first part of that game, but other than that, I don't really know the story. It basically sets it up so that it's like, hey, oh, my scarf friends are eating me. So there's your enemy. Your only enemy in this is these monster things. They will eat your scarf, so don't let yourself be eaten. A little lost. Don't know if I'm going backwards here or if I'm going forwards. I think I'm going forwards. So there is a trophy on this to sneak through undetected. No, I'm going backwards. Sorry about that. To sneak through undetected without getting lit up by these guys. So you got to avoid the lights, and I would suggest staying on the left hand side of the map and just like skirting the wall of it. I always get confused about this part because I think I can't see the mountain and I don't really know where I'm going, and I think I'm going towards trouble and I'm not. Keep checking my mic's on because I'm terrified, because I did one recently where I say recently, it was a month and a half ago now, but I recorded a video and my mic was off for the entire part. I talked for about 3 hours and I had nothing to show for it. I was like, well, I could re-record this, but it's gonna take some time, and in the end that's what I did. I re-recorded over it, and that was for Detroit Become Human. As it turns out, most of those videos were deleted because that's where some of the comments and the trolling was, so as it happened, it didn't matter anyway because they had to go quite snappish. And then I didn't bother re-uploading them because no one was really watching that anyway. It's kind of late for... Oh, hello, sorry, I'm out of the way. So it was kind of late for that sort of thing. So instead I thought, why not focus more on single player games in this sort of game. Here we go. See me while I'm in here, and once it goes away, we just pull on ourselves. If you get spotted on this, I would say that they start to look for you a bit harder, I think, and target you. They stray off their path a bit. But for the most part, as long as you stay out of that eye, you're right. Yeah, it glows red when it sees you, and that's pretty much it. After that, you get your scarf shredded. Maybe said something bad there. You get your scarf shredded, and that's that. So down we go. Oh, they've seen me, but I'm gonna outslide them. Through the graves of old lights too. And in we go, and that's another part done. It's a very sneaky one, really. and with the death of the old ones, the lights return, and you turn up. So, I think I'll end the video here and then jump through the gates so I can restart it and gotta save that capture point. I could have live streamed this one, but it's kind of late and I gotta work tomorrow, and well, it's not late, it's about 6 o'clock, but I don't know if anyone will be watching at this time, so and anyway, I wanted to kind of prattle on about what's gonna happen, which is during the next part of the channel. I think it's time to, like I said, stray away from Overwatch and that sort of competitive game and go into single person games, and I'm gonna upload a lot of that. Like I say, I've got Firewatch that's gonna be coming out soon. This one I'm gonna upload now. I've been promising to do this one for a while, and I thought, well, maybe I'll start Firewatch today, and no, I promised I'd do this one, and I will live up to that promise, and it's time to do this when I said I would, so I will. It's basically how that went. Overall, I would say I'm happier playing games like this, because at least if I mess up, I got no one to blame but myself. And certainly in Soma, there at the start, the very start of that game, I got lost on on part of the trying to open the first original door, and I'd actually seen the code for it and not realized, and I was just an idiot. But I was thinking about re-uploading and doing that over again, but that was so embarrassing for words I can't even describe. But that again was just my fault, so all I had to do was blame myself. I couldn't say, oh, it's team fault for this. No, my fault, completely my fault. I'll take responsibility. I'll say I'm terrible, because I was. Problem solving, not 100%. Sometimes I get it really easy, other times I don't. Hey, there's the whale, or what I call the whale. This guy. Hello. I'm gonna take a ride on you. So yeah, I just think that now is the time. Another glyph in there, and there's another glyph around here somewhere, like behind one of these walls. I think it's in one of these. I can't remember where, but it's in one of these where the painting should be. I think it's that one. Yeah, in there. And then there's like scarfs on the wall, and it's behind that is another glyph, and then there's also another area with one of these in. But again, there's guides for that. You know, there's us, the two of us on a bridge. I like that as well on this game. It will show you the parts that you did together with someone else, but it won't show if you did one path together and then one path without someone. It will show you the path you did together and the path that you didn't do together, which is kind of cool. It's a nice little aspect of the game. So yeah, Firewatch after this, and then I don't know. I mean, what would you guys like to see me play, guys and girls? I should say. I think guys is now a universal term for everyone rather than just men. That's why I say guys a lot. because I just find it's all inclusive nowadays. It's one of those things that's become an everyman and every woman sort of thing. But if you want to see me play something, please recommend it in the comments below. Let me know. I certainly would like to do what you guys want to do. I mean, if you want to see me do something, if you want to see me struggle and fail completely at something, by all means say. But all I've got is a PS4. I do have an Xbox, but uploads on there has become increasingly difficult, so I don't have a PC. So any games that you think that I would do well at or really suck at, but you'd like to see me struggle at, please let me know in the comments. No need to be nasty about it, just say, hey, here's a hard game, but you might rage quit at, but have a go anyway. And I will do it. Oh, you're getting way bigger than I thought you were. I suppose everything in this place looks huge, but if they're themselves quite big, then it's normal size to them, and we're the small people. We're the small scarf people. Look, there's me and my friend on the bridge, me and my friend there, and then I'm on my own suddenly, going down the hill. And then on my own sneaking through there. Then in the lift, which is what I just did. Tough times ahead. Tough times. Winds blowing. Mountains so close. There's a knot in my scarf. Final part. Well, one of the final parts. Get to the mountain. It's so close now. We walked so far. We're so close. All those little glyphs. All those little glyphs on the walls. They're all your, like, symbols that you can create when you call out. And other people can get a symbol like that.